So on these deep canals, one of the most crucial lines is your long pole. When there's not a lot of roach to be caught short, or any skimmers long on a feeder, then you're looking at your long line, which is a fail-safe to catch anything that swims. And this can get you out of jail so many times. You could catch a big skimmer on it, but you're looking for eels, big perch, the odd big roach on it. I'm just feeding the line out of the way of my peg, where if I'm struggling for bites, hopefully this is the place where I can go and catch some fish. So for my long line, I've simply set one rig up, and it's to serve one purpose. It's to keep my bait stable on the bottom, and I've got the 5 to 7 oller and an AS8 1.5 gram, nice long bristle so I can dot it down. Olivet, and then 2 number 8s and 2 more number 8s. They're 8 inch apart, and then I've got a 6 inch hook length, and I'm going to fish this probably 3 or 4 inch on the bottom, and I keep it dead still, and I'm looking to catch my skimmers holding the rig really still over a small amount of bait. So my approach for feeding the long line is that I don't want to feed a big volume of bait, because it's not a line I'm going to sit and fish for hours. I'm looking to just hold enough fish that when I think I'm struggling and I need to go on that line, hopefully there's enough bait just to hold the fish, but I'm going to get a quick response. So when I go in with my hook bait, it stands out on a small volume of bait. Like today I've fed some mince worms, some casters and a tiny bit of fish meal to bind it, take it to bottom. I've not got loads of bait down. I'm looking to just hold a few fish, lower my rigging, get a quick bite, catch a perch or a skimmer. But it's not a line I'm going to be sitting and fishing, so I don't need to cover a big area and wait for bites. It needs to be an instant response when I go on that line. A big advantage of feeding quite negative on the long line is that if the canal switches off and it's really difficult, I've not fed a lot of bait on that line, so I can pick up a few fish where others have probably fed too much bait. On the other hand, if it's really good and I go on it and catch a couple of fish, I just repeat the process and put the same in again, and as if I'm starting my peg again. And then I know when I go on that, there's a good chance I'm going to catch a few more fish. If I put a lot of bait in my initial, then I might have fed too much before the match has even started. So as you've seen today, there's been lots of bites to be had on my short line, caught a lot of roach, and we've had a few skimmers to start the session on the feeder. Out of curiosity, I've gone on the pole. If this were a normal match, I would probably just discard the long line. But because I've fed it today, we've had a quick look on it, and I have caught some nice perch on it. So if the canal had really switched off, that would be a line. I'm happy with that. That would be a line where I think I can go and catch some fish. Bearing in mind, some areas on this canal, a kilo might be a really good point. So that negative approach would catch me a kilo on that long pole.